I'm still fly, till I die, and I'm trying to find the answer to the ultimate why. Trying to scratch the itch while I try to survive. Might need to lighten up. I might click on up. The clock is ticking, make decision, no, just give it up. Yeah, they telling lies on me. It's a million different eyes on me. They took my face from me, replacing me. But they don't know, there is no way they are safe from me. And lately I've been trying to dish a fade out. Don't need a reason, I just wanna see a motherfucker laid out. They ain't even seen real hate from me yet. Don't leave, stay seated. They ain't take the bait from me yet. And if I fuck it up, I'll reset. Do my thing, then peace out. Funny thing is, we ain't even me yet. Turn the lights out. 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 Must be a vulture where I spun the block around you.
Man, oh man, chat room. There is a new member of the most home runs in a single season by the Mariners club, tied with Ken Griffey Jr. Cal Raleigh, and you guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the thumbnail. Historic Cal. Am I right, chat? Come on, give me my flowers on that one. Historic Cal. Man, what a fun game for this one. I got a little worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little worried there for a moment that the Mariners may give this one up, because we've talked about it a lot recently, how much the games in Kauffman have affected the Mariners over the last couple of years, and they started to, get a little dicey there with Luke Jackson on the mound, but the Mariners come away in this one. Dominic Canzone with a 3-homer game. But we have to give Smooch's Bro Player of the Game to Cal Raleigh, who not only passed Mickey Mantle for the most home runs by a switch hitter in a single season in baseball history, but also tied Ken Griffey Jr. for the most home runs by a Mariner in a single season. What a game. What a game for the Mariners in this one. A complete game, in my opinion. One that, what's up, Jake Smooches, bro? Hey, Jake. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Logan came in, and he was able to get through this one. What was it, 5? Was it 5 1/3 or 5 2/3? Might have been 5 2/3. Wish he could have got 6 in there. 5 2/3 for Logan. 6 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Carlos Vargas comes in, does give up the home run. I don't know why. Logan was at 89 pitches. I think it was kind of strange to not let him finish that inning, but whatever. It worked out. You had Caleb Ferguson come in. He walked 1, struck out 1, but a clean inning from him. Luke Jackson comes in, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk. That inning had to be finished by Gabe Spire, which is a bummer. I was really hoping that in a game like this, you weren't going to have to use one of your leverage relievers, but, nonetheless, it had to happen for at least an out. And then Emerson Hancock comes in with a clean inning. Shout out to JP and Leo Rivas making that play behind the bag, that bare hand, and then throw to first base. But Chip Stone with a 9.99. Who are these guys? It is so nice to see them not break down. Do we dare believe? Have a great show, Chip Stone. I hope you know how much I appreciate you always coming in here and supporting, man. Do we dare believe? Do we dare believe, chat? Listen, I think that we can let ourselves believe that the Mariners are going to make the postseason. We can let ourselves believe that at this point. We can't say anything about them winning the division right now, because frankly, they're only a half game up still on Houston, who looks like they're about to win the game versus the Rangers today. So they're going to stay a half game back in this one. But I do think that we can believe in this team making the postseason at this point. whether it be in a wild card or a division. I would love to say that I Bleav 100% that it will be the division, but I don't want to get too greedy. You know what I mean? Not yet. Not yet. I don't want to, maybe that's not the right word. I do want to get greedy. But yeah, just a hell of a game from the Mariners. Yeah, and chat's mentioning Detroit lost too. The Mariners are now 2 games back from the number 2 spot in the seeding of the American League, which would mean, so if they take the 2 spot, chat, in the American League, that means that the Mariners would get a bye in the first round of the broadcast. Sorry, I was reading chat. The first round of the playoffs. I think that's pivotal. I think that's pivotal for a team like the Mariners to take that spot so they can have that bye, simply because they're going to need their guys rested up. Black Mantis with the 2. Congrats to Cal. Now stop winning. Friday, let's go. Hey, Black Mantis, right back at you, buddy. Could you guys stop winning? We'd like to extend this lead a little bit. Trupp with the $5 holla. Thank you, Colton. Thank you, Joe. This is a big dumb ride, and we all love sharing it with you, Trupp. Man, that means a lot. And Leslie Munson with the subscription as well. I appreciate that. Trupp, let me tell you, we wouldn't be, doing this without all the people that show up every single night like you guys. This is quite literally my favorite thing to do. I love coming on here and talking to you guys, even after a bad game. You know what I mean? Even after a bad game, I still like coming on here and talking to you guys. So, your words mean a lot to me, Trupp. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It's been, you're right. It's been a dumb season. It's been a season that has, had its ups and had its downs, but just a fun one, especially lately. 10 games in a row. And Chunty with the 28 months. Whoop whoop, I Bleav. Shout out Chunty for the 28 months. One of our longest tenured members on the channel. And then Lucario with the 199. 2 topics for you: Gino's struggles and Alvarez to the IL. Appreciate that 199, Lucario. Let's start with Gino. I really think that the Mariners should have given him a day off. I really do think that the Mariners should have given him a day off, either now, like for today's game, or the game right before the off day, so that he could have a couple days off in a row to kind of reset himself. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, Gino, I still think trading for Gino was the right move. I just think that it's integral for him to get going. And again, I've mentioned this before. Gino's the kind of guy that when he gets hot, he can carry a team for a week at a time. And if he gets hot in the postseason and carries the Mariners for a week in the postseason, that can win you some games. So, am I worried about Gino? No, but am I a little bummed at how he's been playing? Absolutely. And then Mike E with the 31 months. Let's friggin' go, boys. Hell of a W. First place. Shout out Mike E with the 31 months. That is our longest tenured member right there, chat, with Mike E, who's playing third base, and Leo Rivas. Leo Rivas could play third. You put him over there. And then talk about Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, I mean, that's a big blow for the Astros. I don't know if you guys saw like the injury, but it looked bad, man. And as someone who has broken their ankle on a similar play in the past, leaving Kauffman now, I was one section over from Cal's 56 homer. No, Alex. Oh, that would have been so sick if you had been in there in that section and caught it, dude. Yeah, Alvarez is, man, look, they said he has a pretty severe ankle strain or sprain. They don't know when he is going to be back. And Joe Espada for the Astros was kind of adamant, like, what did I just say? We're taking it a day at a time, blah, blah. It's like, okay, whoa, bro. We all just want to know when he's going to be back. He's not on the injured list yet. I would not be shocked if he gets put on the injured list as a retroactive thing sooner than later. Unfortunately, he is just... he's just injury prone, man. I mean, it sucks. He's such a good hitter, but he's injury prone. It sucks, but at the same time, the Mariners got to be able to take advantage of it. And let's be honest, the the Astros have done a lot of what they've done this year without Yordan Alvarez. He's been injured for a lot of it. And so, you know what I mean? 4-6 Astros over Texas, top of the 8th. Yo, I might have to bring that game up if it's getting interesting. If it's getting interesting, because again, that's a game I want the Rangers to win. I want the Rangers to win that ball game. Truthfully. You're looking kind of buff, Colton Flex. Ugh. Thanks, man. Kyle with the 15 month smooches, bro. Smooches, bro. Lumo, $2 holla, says Ben Williamson is better than Gino at this point in time. Do we know that? Do we know that, you know, Ben Williams will be better offensively than Gino? I mean, frankly, obviously, anybody could be better than Gino right now offensively, but I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say because, you know, Ben Williamson's been tearing it up, but is he going to be able to do that at the major league level? I'm not sure. Greg Fernandez with the $50 holla. Greg, it is good to see you, bro. Smooches to you, man, as always. I appreciate you coming here. Everybody give some smooches, bros, to Greg. What an absolute legend. Greg says, great way to start the trip with the win. Watching history is just amazing. How about doing a live stream during a game so I don't have to be so nervous by myself? I'm way too old for this last 2 weeks. Keep it up. Love supporting you guys. Greg, bro, it really does mean a lot having you come in here and support, you know, all the time. And I hope you know just how much Joe and I both appreciate it and how much it means to us. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Greg. Yeah, we've talked about doing a live stream during a game. There's just a lot of nuance with it, right? So like you could have like the ticker or like the game day open, but obviously we can't watch the game because that'd be copyright. So yeah, but it's something we've definitely talked about. It's just we're trying to figure out the best way to go about it. But yeah, Greg, that's definitely something that we have on the docket. We're just trying to figure out the best way to do that. So Greg, thank you so much for that $50 donation, bro. It truly does mean a lot. You will see more history tomorrow when Cal hits 57. We will be watching, chat. We will be watching. Colt Emerson hit a 3-run bomb for his first hit in Tacoma. Dude, right? Insane that Colt Emerson comes up, first big league hit, and hits a 3-run homer. Insane to me. Texas has a player on second base with 2 outs. Let's go. Who's up? Osuna? Come on, Osuna. I believe. You couldn't have it open but muted on like a different... I mean, we could watch it. Like, Joe and I could watch it, I think. But, like, we wouldn't be able to watch it with you. I don't know. There's just a lot that goes into it. But, Greg the GOAT, true. Creed with the $5 holla. Cal lives in Yankees fans' heads rent-free. Love to see it. Good times. The $5 holla from Creed. Yeah, it's tough. Geez. It's tough because you think about how Cal's season has gone, right? He's definitely had some, you know, streaky moments. And maybe he's getting on a hot streak right now, which would be awesome to see if he is. But he's also looked like one of the worst players on the team once in a while. You know what I mean? And so I think that I do, honest to God, I think that Judge wins the MVP. I do. But if Cal gets really hot over these last 11 games, if he gets hot over these last 11 games and he gets to the Aaron Judge American League home run record and surpasses it, now it would be incredibly difficult. He would need to hit, 7 home runs in the next 11 games? It's probably not going to happen, right? Like, that would be absolutely insane. But if he does do that, yeah, exactly what Jimma says. Cal has to break the AL record to win it. I agree. And unfortunately, I just don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. Creed with the 1 gifted to Chris. Shout out to Creed. Everybody give a smooches, bro, to Creed. I appreciate that. If Cal hits 60, he wins it? Maybe. We need to Etsy Witch Geno's at bats. True. Did they walk him? Oh my God. Michael Hellman. You know what? I've talked a lot of crap about Hellman. I hope that he comes through here for the Rangers. But yeah, just overall, what a fun game for the Mariners. They have to keep winning because the Astros keep winning. So the Mariners have to keep winning. That's just what's the way things are going right now. Adolis Garcia's pinch hitting. Oh my God. You know, if the Rangers can win, the Mariners have a pretty solid lead over the Rangers right now. So I would feel more comfortable with the Rangers winning. Boomstick Gaming becoming a member of the Mojovians. I appreciate that, Boomstick. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Hell yeah. Is Laz cold right now? Why isn't he in Tacoma? I mean, Laz has not had the best year at AA Arkansas. He's been crushing the ball all season, but that's really all he's been doing. The other thing was that that AAA Tacoma needed some infield help, and they decided to turn to Colt Emerson. Now, I don't think that there's a whole lot. I don't think that there's a whole lot behind this. I don't think that we're gonna see Colt Emerson, you know, at the big leagues to begin next year. No, I don't think so. Wait. Oh my God, he got a hit. Oh my God, he scored a run. Let's go, Adolis. Let's go, Adolis. Yo. Come on, baby. We need the Astros to lose, chat. Could you imagine if we can, like we talked about for the last, you know, couple of weeks, how the Mariners, they need to be within 3 of the Astros to make this interesting at the end. If the Rangers win tonight, that would put the Astros back a game and a half. If, again, the Mariners win tomorrow, Rangers win tomorrow, that would put the Astros back 2.5 going into the 3-game series. That'd be huge. That would be huge. We're about to choke this game away. Black Mantis, for your sake, you know, I hope it doesn't happen, but for our sake and the 190 people that are in here, I hope it happens, because that would be one hell of a moment. Cody Freeman's up. Sure. Listen, this Rangers team, like, again, there's a real chance that if everything goes in the Rangers and Mariners' favor the rest of the way, there's a real chance the Astros miss the playoffs. Now, I don't think it's likely, one bit. I don't think that's likely at all, but it is certainly possible. I'd bet that Emerson is going to be on the opening day roster next year. I don't think so. He's had, like, what, half a season at AA. I think they will start him similar to Cole Young. They will start him in AAA. Next season. Stolen base, 2 guys in scoring position. Oh my God. Gonna get a Dom rookie autograph. Hell yeah, Creed. When is the AAA season over? I want to say it's in like a week and a half. I think. I'm not 100% certain. It just kind of depends on because they have a chance to make the playoffs as well. So, what if Rowdy or Demo for the Mariners from the Rangers? I would be really happy if Rowdy comes up right now. And wait, ball in the dirt. Did that get away? Wait, tell me that got away. Did that get away, chat? I'm watching it. It doesn't look like it got away. Shame. Could you imagine? Even if he tears the cover off the ball in spring training, Colt is going to start in the minors for service time manipulation purposes. That's another way to look at it, Mara. Yeah, there's a good chance that he will be starting in AAA due to service time. I hereby dub this a Texas death match. Hell yeah, AJ. True. AJ, bro, we're going to need your Marlins to come up big here pretty soon. All right? Who is it? The Rangers? The Marlins play the Rangers soon? We need your Marlins to come up big. Okay? If JP continues to look horrible on defense, they might have to bring up Colt next year. I do think that Colt starts the year, or I'm sorry, is in the big leagues at some point next year. I think it'll be, you know, I don't know if it'll be during, like, as early as we saw Cole Young this year, but I do still think there's a good chance we see him in the big leagues at some point next year. But man, let's get back to talk about the Mariners here, chat, and what's going on. So let's actually pull up some standings. Let's do that, because there's some important stuff going on with the MLB standings right now. One sec. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Cool. So, looking at the standings, as of right now, because the Mariners won today, they are currently 1 game up on the Astros. Should the Astros find a way to lose this game versus the Rangers, the Mariners will be 1.5 games up. They would also be 3.5 games, basically 4.5 games up on the Rangers in the division because they do hold that tiebreaker. Also, when you look at where the 3 division leaders are right now, the Mariners are now just 2 games back of the Detroit Tigers. Now, we talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream, but I want to bring it back up. If the Mariners can win, we're assuming this would be if they win the division. If the Mariners can finish with a better record than the Tigers, they will have a first round bye. They will not have to play in a wild card series. They would play the winner of, at that point, the Tigers. They'd play the winner of the Tigers and whoever the third wild card spot is, whether that be the Astros, the Red Sox, the Guardians, the Rangers, one of those 4 teams. As of right now, it would be the Astros. The Mariners would play that team. I think that's huge. The Mariners should want to catch the Detroit Tigers and have that time off. Just win the division outright, not have to play in a wild card series. You know what I mean? Not have to play in the wild card series. Because if you can rest your guys who have been, frankly, very, very, what's what I'm looking for? They've been run out there a lot recently. I think that would be important. Now we're gonna look at the worst case scenario here, chat. Let's say the Astros are the team that wins the division. Okay, I don't want to talk about that, but we're gonna have to. Let's say the Astros are the team that wins the division. You look at where the wild card is right now. The Mariners would be over the Red Sox. The Mariners have had a better season than the Red Sox as of right now. So the Mariners would be in wild card 2 if the Astros, as of right now, if the Astros were the ones leading the division. That would mean that they would go play the Yankees. In a wild card series. Now, of course, again, we don't want this to happen. And frankly, if the Mariners don't win the division, I want them to take wild card 3. Because that means they're playing either the Astros or the Rangers as the division leaders in a wild card series. That's where I would want, or I guess they could be playing the Tigers at that point too. But the Mariners swept the Tigers in Detroit earlier this year. They'd be going to Detroit. Now, obviously, you can't assume that they're going to be able to sweep again. But the Mariners hold the tiebreaker over Detroit this year. So if the Mariners and Detroit are tied at the end of the year, the Mariners hold the tiebreaker. The Mariners would be the team that gets that second spot of the divisional teams. Looking ahead, let's go to the Rangers here really quick. Looking ahead to the Rangers' schedule, chat. They're right here. Again, they're playing the Astros. They have one more against the Astros tomorrow at 7:10 p.m. Central. They then play the Marlins for 3. They play the Twins for 3. Those are probably 2 series that the Rangers should probably win. If I'm being honest with you, they should probably win those 2 series. Then they have the Guardians for 3 on the road in Cleveland. Now, if you guys remember, let's pull it back up here. MLB standings. Looking at the wild card, that could be a big series. The Guardians and the Rangers are separated by just a half game right now. The Guardians are 9-1 in their last 10 games somehow. That series at the end of the year could potentially be one that decides wild card spot 3. It maybe is unlikely, but it certainly could happen. Let's go back now and look at the Guardians' schedule the rest of the way. So the Guardians, obviously we know they finished the season versus Texas. They're playing Detroit right now. They have a series versus the Twins. Then they have another series versus Detroit. Am I crazy, chat? Am I crazy to say that I want the Guardians to win that series over Detroit? Is that a crazy thing to say? I'm not sure, because frankly, I think that if Cleveland can beat Detroit, there's a chance the Mariners could catch them. Definitely just something to keep in mind there as well. Let's take a look now at the Astros schedule. We'll take a look at the Red Sox, and then we will take a look at the Tigers the rest of the way. So, the Rangers, again, I'm sorry, the Astros are playing the Rangers right now. We're going to the top of the ninth. They're down by 1. Or up by 1, Houston is. They play the Rangers tomorrow. Then they have the Mariners for 3. A lot of it is going to come down to those final three games between the Mariners and the Mariners and the Astros. The Astros' last 6 games are pretty favorable for them. They have the Athletics, they have the Angels. 2 teams that they should probably be able to beat. However, they are on the road, and if we go back to the standings, on the road, why is that so big? That's what she said. On the road, the Astros are 38-37. They're playing about 500 ball on the road. And versus teams over 500, they have 39 wins. So they've actually played, they have 43 wins versus teams under 500. So, yeah. $2 from Mike E. What is our magic number? Do we know? I want to, it'll kind of depend on what happens with this Astros Rangers game. It could be, I think 8. Or it could stay at 9. Chipstone with the $4.99. I need to fix that. Do you guys think energy drives the hits and wins, or that hits and wins spark the energy? True on Gino. Wins despite his struggles are a good sign. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, Chipstone. I think that, you know, if the energy that this team comes out, and especially the energy they've had at home with how good the fans have been so like recently, that is important for a team like the Mariners to kind of feed off of that energy. And, you know, then the team starts hitting and they start winning. But in turn, when they win, there's more energy in the ballpark because, of course, the fans are more excited. The guys are feeling good. You know what I mean? So I think it's a little bit of both in that regard. So you think we can get to 90? What is there, 11 games? You'd have to go 7-4. I think it's possible. Magic number is 8 since we won. Would it be 7 if the Astros lost? It'd be 7 if the Astros lost, wouldn't it? Was a single off the end of the bat. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, Rangers. Never thought I'd say it. I guess we could just... Hold on. Stop, dude. Let's just do this, chat. What do you guys think? Should we just do this? For the rest of the stream? We don't need to talk about, you know, what's going on. Let's do this. It's currently an 0-1 count on Wyatt Langford, runner on first base with Josh Smith, who singled. The Rangers are down by 1 versus Brian Abreu. Langford is up, then Rowdy Tellez. Let's do this. Let's do this, chat. Let's watch the end of this game. Rangers win it. Okay. Greg's crazy, Chipstone. Greg's crazy. I think I'm behind you on the Ranger game. There's no spoilers. Oh, Ricky Bobby, you might not want to watch the stream. Sure. Let's do an impromptu. Let's do an impromptu watch along, chat. Why not, huh? Why not? Oh, I Bleav. So I want to know who scheduled the Rangers in Miami in friggin' September. Great question. Great question. Who was the player of the game? We're giving it to Cal. But I think that Dom is a close second. Dom is a very close second. Let's go. Yeah, Rowdy's coming up, guys. Where do you get your nice Hawaiian shirts? Amazon. I get them all off of Amazon. I love shopping for Hawaiian shirts on Amazon. This is now a reaction channel. Yeah, this is a reaction channel now, chat. What happened? Did he strike out? How do I know? Do I have to go to game day? Oh God, what did I do? Oh, here we go. He was called out on strikes, chat. Called out on strikes. Are you disseminating descriptions without written consent? I don't know, chat. Is this bad? Am I allowed to do this? I have no idea. links. I should start linking some of my Hawaiian shirts, huh? I should. This is how you can do the Mariner stream. Yeah, could I? I don't think I could have the radio broadcast going. Dom was 5 for 5 with 3 homers. It's got to be him. Yeah, but Cal, both sides of the plate. You know, he tied Ken Griffey Jr. He passed Mickey Mantle. I think you got to give it to Cal in that regard. Again, I think that either one could be, but come on, Rowdy, please. It's not video, I know, but it's still, you know, it's still disseminating whatever the hell it is that they say. I Bleav. Rowdy, my guy. Jeter, you know, he was saying all the time in spring training, please, if there is a baseball god, hit this ball into the night. In play outs. All right, well, baseball gods don't exist, chat. They don't exist. So, who's up? Jonah Heim, huh? Hitting 217 on the year with a 619. With a 619 OPS, huh? Will Griffey be at the game tomorrow to catch Cal or watch Cal beat his record? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Isn't there a mocap that you can use? Yeah, kinda. $2. Dom gets game MVP. Cal gets Smooch's bro player of the game. I mean, hey, sure, why not, huh? I'm in. Ricky Bobby with the 199. Thoughts on Josh Naylor compared to Kirby Puckett? I don't know about all that. I mean, Kirby Puckett's one of the greatest to ever play the game, in my opinion. Kirby Puckett is, you know, in the upper echelon of players, in my opinion, to ever play the game of baseball. So, how quickly can you contact the Etsy Witch? Not fast enough, unfortunately, I don't think. Rowdy was only thinking pole there. Come on, he was looking to win it, bro. He was looking to win it. Castillo for Kurtz next season? Nah. There ain't no shot that the Athletics would trade Kurtz for Luis Castillo. Man, he swung at that? Oh my god. I don't believe you, JSN, just so we're clear. Unless we are really far behind, I don't believe you. Don't get baited, chat. Don't get baited. Unless it's true. Unless it's true, then maybe get bait. In play, no outs. Is a base knock to right field. Hey, chat. You know? I mean, tying run at second base with 2 outs. You know, you got Josh Young coming up. Let's make it happen. Remember when MLB Network ranked Jonah Heim over Cal on every list for like 3 years? Yeah. I mean, just an L from MLB Network. They don't even know what they're talking about, to be honest with you. It's pretty crazy. Jacob Wilson and Kurtz for Castillo and reliever? Nah, they wouldn't do it. They would absolutely not do it. Honestly. Did he drop? Oh, see, I actually don't have... I can't see what's happening in the game, chat, so I don't even know. I don't even know. A ball? Who's up after... Oh, it's Higashioka, then Heim. Higashioka, then Heim. Okay. 2 outs, so what? Let's go! Kirby and Naylor are the only players sub 5'10" and 220 plus with 20 bags in a season. I mean, I guess that is a comparison. I feel like that might be where the comparisons stop, but hey, I mean, hey. I do it. Oh, I'd do it too. Oh, I'd absolutely do it too. I don't think that the Athletics would, though. Almost more stressful than watching the game. Yeah, that's fair. All right, chat. 2-2 count. 2 on, 2 out. You guys ever done this? You guys know what we're doing? Oh, ow. I'm doing it with this hand. I don't know how I don't know when the pitch is coming, so this makes it really difficult. We're just Gosh darn it, Kyle Higashioka. Gosh darn it. All right, chat. Let's wrap up looking at the games the rest of the way. Let's check out the Red Sox really quick, who they've got the rest of the way, just because it could be important. They have the Athletics for 2 more. They play the Rays, but they have a rough end to the season. They have a rough end to the season with the Blue Jays and the Tigers. That's a tough end of the season for them. But that also means, chat, that we know who the Tigers play last. Don't we, chat? They play the Red Sox. Could be an important game, kind of depending on how things are going. Looking at the Tigers' schedule, they have the Guardians. They have the Braves. Then they once again have the Guardians and the Red Sox. 3 of the final 4 series for the Tigers are against teams competing for a wild card spot. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Sorry, M's fans, don't hate me. Yeah, guys, we can't hate on Black Mantis. Black Mantis is our GOAT, chat. Black Mantis is our GOAT. Astros are without a reliever for tomorrow. True. We need the Rangers to win tomorrow. Yeah, I agree. It's a perfect love child of Julio and Josh Naylor. Damn. On the bright side, the Mariners are closer to a playoff spot than they would have been with an Astros loss. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a double-edged sword, right? No matter what happens, the Mariners, as long as they keep winning, are gaining ground on somebody in this series. I would just personally prefer that that it be the Rangers win so that the Mariners can gain a little bit of separation between them and the Astros. They have plenty of separation, especially now that the Rangers have lost a couple. Does anyone know who Anthony Martinez is? Our GOAT, Anthony Martinez. He has come back in here once over the past, however many months. Miss that guy, man. If you guys don't know Anthony Martinez, it became kind of a meme on the channel. He would always say, "The Astros are the Mariners' daddies. Cry harder, cry more. Ha ha ha." Like, he was just a classic internet troll. And I miss that guy. It was a lot of fun to mess around with Anthony. Convinced Anthony is AI. Honest to God, he might be. So, who is Anthony Martinez? It's like, yeah. It's he's a legendary troll. It's a great way to put it. Black Mantis wants the 5 spot if they don't win the division. They'd like to take their chances versus the Yankees in the playoffs. Interesting. See, I personally would like the would like the 6 spot. Personally, I would rather play the Astros than the Yankees personally. But I guess that kind of goes along with what you're saying. So, he's your favorite hater? Yeah, he's funny. Need to see, buddy? I mean, I don't have a way to show you, unfortunately, but I wish I did. If I did, I would show you guys. What's up, Gorfy? Man. What's up, Gorfy? Anyway, chat, I appreciate you guys being here. This is like the most people we've had in a stream in quite some time. 200 and I think 40 people in here at one point. So I appreciate the hell out of you guys for being here. Greg, again, shout out to Greg with the $50 holla in this one. Everybody else that was, coming in and, supporting the best we can. A great game from Cal Raleigh, a great game from Dom Canzone. Again, the Mariners just have to keep winning. As long as the Mariners can keep winning, then they're going to be able to find a way into the playoffs. So I appreciate you guys for all the love tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I will catch you guys again after tomorrow's game. Smooches, chat.